Oh my goodness. Welcome back, YouTube. This is SB3 Gaming, and I am back with another episode of. I can never time that right. Storm Chasers. So, what we're going to do today is we're just going to go through some more of the single player. Going to go and do just some chasing. Just some. Not anything really too specific. I'm not going to go too much into it. I think it updated me to the beta. There was an update that I had to do a couple days ago. Let me see if let's go through and read this update. So I'm just gonna go through and read this quick update for you guys. Aloha Storm Chasers. After several months of hard work and beta testing, version zero point 0.8 update is now live. Change logs. New features, new radar visuals, new clouds appearance with better supercell formation. Badass. Possibility to get flat tires when driving off road. If you guys have seen my beta gameplay, beta gameplay, you would see that that's happened a lot in the beta. So it's probably just a lot of stuff that's been in the beta that's getting pushed over to the standard version of the game. Yes, alerts. Tornadoes forming or moving close to a town. That's cool. Thunderstorms and lightning strikes added that can destroy objects or kill players. Ooh. Improvements. Big optimization for better performances. New Unity version used for more stability. Turn signals. That's cool. Toggle pictures. Ability to lock the car doors. Online to avoid players to enter your car. Added footstep sounds. Add stars. That's cool. Add smoke when drifting with cars. Reduced view distance depending on graphic settings. Faster character animations to crouch and jump faster. Can be changed in the settings. Possibility to change the other seat in your car. That's cool. And then tornado siren is rotating. So I assume if that's what it sounds like, what I think it's gonna sound like is I'm gonna go into a game, and if I'm standing at the north side, it's gonna get louder and quieter as the tornado siren rotates. So if that's what that is, that's really cool. You can customize audio files. Sweet. All right, cool. Let's go. All right. So we're back in the stable version. So since this is the updated beta or updated stable version of this game, I'm going to go through and play on that just to see how they've improvised or improved things and see where we go from there. I'll look at the Discord for Storm Chasers as well after this video, so that way maybe next week we can go into some updated beta versions to see what they've got going on there. But they added any more missions? Still 8 missions. Um, at some point, I'll probably go back through. If they announce any updates to these, I'll go through and play whatever missions they updated. But as of right now, I won't make you guys go through it again. Start off with 1,000. All this stuff's gonna be fine. Photography mode. Um, so tell me what's been going on down by you guys in terms of storms. I mean, have you guys having any big storms recently? It's been pretty quiet here in Kansas, or at least on the eastern side. Uh, haven't really had a whole lot. Had a very brief heavy rainstorm there about earlier this week, I think, if I remember right. So it wasn't anything too terribly anything to write home about. But like I've said in previous videos, I follow Reed Timmer, and he's I usually get updates from him more often than I think I should. But he posts pretty cool updates every once in a while. Okay. I might be in the beta. Am I in the beta version? No, those clouds look fine. The sounds. Okay, that's new. Or at least I don't remember it. Okay. I like it, but I kind of don't. I don't know why. It's probably because of the audio in my headphones, but let's go. Ooh, okay. Radio mode off. No FM stations. Go to settings, audio. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. I'm not gonna go through and play music because I don't want to get copyright claimed. But that's really cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get this reflectivity radar. Let's get a probe and let's just upgrade the shnikes out of this. All right. The map get big? Oh no, just parked me way down here. Okay, so one thing I noticed right off the bat that the others didn't have is this area right here. You can see the storm forming, which I didn't pay that much attention to it right at the beginning of the beta. Whenever I was playing in the beta, so this might be old news, but that's cool. I like being able to see the storm grow, and it looks like stuff's about to hit the fan. This is obviously picking up a little bit more in intensity. So I'm gonna go there. So, oh my goodness. Hold the phone. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, hold on. Now I can't hear anything. There we go. So you guys will notice that, and I said this, if you watch my Doom video, you can go ahead and ignore what I'm talking about, but I did miss last week's videos. I was kind of on the rest and recoup of things. I got tested positive for COVID. Um, and I mean, I'm very fortunate because a lot of the whoops, a lot of my symptoms are very, very mild. I've been super tired, and I took the time just to kind of rest and recharge. And um, I go in for a test, I think next week, just to test my to see if I've still got it. And according to my doctor, they said that I needed to have 2 negatives before it's considered. They're considering it like an actual negative, which is cool. I'd rather than be sure than not be sure. But yeah, so I apologize for missing videos last week. I just decided to take an entire week off and just kind of rest and recoup a little bit. Started a new job too, and yeah, it's I think my 3rd week there, and I had to call them like, hey, listen, I can't work because I've got COVID, and that was a fun conversation. But they've been super cool with me about it, it's a really, really good thing. Um, oh boy, it's picking up some intensity over here. Tornado warning to the north of my position. I'm pretty far north, I thought. Oh my god. Holy crap. The whole thing's oh my god, it's gonna be a super tornado. Holy crap. Oh my god. Ah. The whole the whole thing's a supercell. Holy crap. Oh my god. Look at all this crap. There's gonna be a big ass tornado over here. Holy cow. Alright, so let's just hope this whole yeah, I mean my computer's gonna explode if we have a tornado that big. Is that a tornado over there? Do I see a tornado? No, that's not a tornado, I don't think. Because the tornado's really gonna be up that way. The whole city's under a supercell, which I mean, it's probably a little bit more realistic because it's like a lot of these tornadoes earlier on in this game were more of like the isolated incidents that didn't really do anything. My god. It's like freaking the apocalypse up in the sky right now. Holy cow. I do like the radar. I think the radar looks a lot better. It's immensely better because it's showing some. Did the tornado die? I'm gonna be pissed if I drive all the way up there and it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. So I'm gonna go focus on this one. There's a little bit of a something forming back here, but I don't know. To the north of my position. But I don't see any funnel clouds or anything. I don't see any dust clouds. Okay. Said there's a tornado warning in my area. Ooh. Okay. This is one of those things that I really enjoy about this game, especially if like a tornado is forming. That's a really cool effect. God, wouldn't it be terrifying if this whole thing was like a rotating cloud and it just dropped on top of me? I don't see anything though. One thing I'm noticing. Oh, it's right there. Right there. There's a dust cloud. Which means there's a funnel cloud somewhere in there, but I can't really see it. Look at this, though. Oh my god. There's so much stuff going on. Oh, there it is. There's a tornado dropping. Tornado warning to the west. So there's a oh my god. Holy crap. Is that officially a tornado? Oh, it is. Okay. I just can't see. It's rain wrapped. Huh. Weird. So I will say, looking at this in a stable version, this is I like this because it's rain wrapped, and it makes it a little harder to see. Like, I can't tell unless I zoom in really, really close to it. But just from standing back here, I can see the brief outline of a tornado right here, and it died. Ooh. Okay, it's gone. It went away. So my next that's probably not the right word. I'm trying to sound smart. The next storm system's brewing right here. That looks like it could build into something. This could also build into something. And can you imagine if these two just morphed together and it just like created this super wide tornado? Oh my god. I don't really see anything a whole lot. I really want this to turn into something because I want to see in the newest stable version. This one's dying. If a tornado is going to produce right in here, how the physics of the damage are going to be reflected, basically. I want to see how the tornado reacts in the bigger buildings, and I think if it's a bigger tornado, I think it should do a ton more damage and just flatten that big town. Because I think that's what their end goal is going to be. We've got to be getting close to the main release of the game because they're version 8.0, and that leaves a lot of room for improvement if they have things that they want to improve on. But typically whenever they're doing updates to games, whenever they do a big version like 8.1, 8.2, or whatever it is, those are usually like fixes to the main version of that they're on, versus going something like what they went from 7. I can't remember what they were at, but going from that to 8.0, that should be considered like a pretty big gap, jump in. That should be a pretty big jump in terms of like what they're doing. Like, this should be a lot more stable. There should be some added benefits. Like, they added the reflectivity radar to this one from the beta, which I think is a huge thing because I think it works so much better. There's a tornado right there. I'm not gonna go after it. I'm confident. Something is not gonna form over here. Okay, never mind. I'm dumb. So I can lock my car. That's cool. I'm assuming that's only like a multiplayer. That's a tornado. That's on the ground. That's a biggin. Alright, let's go tornado chasing, boys and girls. I don't know who's watching this. Ooh, that's a big boy. Not really big, but it's bigger than the one we've seen. Okay, never mind. It's not really that big. Oh, it's hailing. I was like, what the heck is that noise? Like a little elephant trunk tornado. Oh, no, it's actually closer. What do you mean I should focus? Oh, no, no. No. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. Wakota County. That's badass. Oh, I like how the rain gets heavier too, because it makes it a little bit harder to see. That's nifty. That's really cool. Alright, let's hope I don't get sucked up by the tornado. Man, I gotta say, the tornadoes look a lot better. Oh shit, that's coming like right on top of me. Whoa! Look at all that damage. Alright, well, since we're in a new stable update, I've obviously got to try this just to see what's gonna happen. Let's see. Alright. Whoa. Dang. I'm kind of surprised I didn't die. Dang, it flung me pretty far. Alright, let's try it again. I should fasten my seatbelt. Can I get out of it? No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh wow, that one flung me high. I'm gonna die this time. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Ooh boy. Oh dang, the car's like dead. Okay. Okay, so the flinging physics are better. It's actually flinging the car versus what it had done previously. Cool. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I think I broke the game. Oh, bud. Yep, it broke. Whoa. I don't know what I did. Um, um, Weird. Okay. Don't know if that's a bug. Might be a bug. I'm gonna give myself like a ton of cash just to see what's different. Well, that was exciting. I might have found a bug. Maybe. I don't know. It may have just been I over I overloaded the game's my RAM and it just freaked it out. But either way, I mean, that's not that big of a deal. I mean, again, this is an early access game, so I'm not going in this with the anticipation that everything's going to work 100% perfect. I am very, very shocked that the storm system grew as quickly as it did. I didn't look at the time because I'm dumb. So I'd like to see, I'm going to pay attention. I'm probably going to go through early afternoon on this one again just to see if we get the same kind of storm cells or if if that was just kind of like luck of the draw, if that makes sense. Let's buy battery, let's buy this, let's buy that, buy that, buy this, 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 this. Okay. Spent like $2,000. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take that battery out until I need it, just so I keep 100% charge on everything. And I really want to see if that was just kind of like luck of the draw that I had the storm systems build as quickly as it did, where this entire map was covered in storms. I mean, there was points right here where there could have been a tornado. There was points over here. There's 2 or 3 tornadoes that were over here. And there's stuff over here that's building. So I don't know if that's just the way that they've programmed the tornadoes to form now. If they're just forming like, oh my god, like just a crazy amounts of speed where it's just tornadoes all over the place, or if it was just kind of like, you know, I think some of this game is randomly generated, and I think maybe it was a little bit of luck, but let's find out. I got a heck of a storm building off to the west over here of me, southwest technically, but I'm afraid to move. Like, this is a good storm system. Oh my god. And at some point, I think once we get to like oh, it's a severe thunderstorm. It just went away though. Huh, that's cool. Okay, so they're calling these like little counties: Byron County, Corwin County, Wakota County. I really hope that they release another map too. I'd like to see like an urban city. Um, and I mean, this is all just stuff that I think would be cool to see at some point in the game. I've talked about doing like a King of the Hill where there's just a bunch of tornadoes and it's the last man standing. I'd like to see something too where it's a similar concept, but you don't have a car and you just have to kind of survive the tornado's impact or whatever it is. Um, I think that'd be a cool little mini game that they could put in there. Especially if it was like Feel the Power, where one person was the tornado. It'd be kind of like a Dead by Daylight type vibe, or the Friday the 13th game, whichever one you're more familiar with, where there's one monster and then several, like two or three other people have to try to survive. Um, yeah, I think that'd be pretty sweet if it were me. But again, if it all depends on what they're wanting to go with. I'm on perfectly okay with them keeping this as a semi-realistic experience. Like I would prefer it. I would like to have the opportunity to have some not so realistic things in there, just so that way, if I want to go run away from a tornado, it's not always this super not super realistic, but like this realistic esque game. 'Cause, I mean, not everybody's gonna want a realistic experience all of the time. Um, I think it's important to have that that flexibility in there, but at the same time, I understand where they're coming from. If they want to keep things serious, like keep this as a serious game, I get that. I do. Because a lot of these games, like Just Cause 4, has tornado physics in the game, and from what I've seen, it looks okay. But your main goal is to, fly yourself into a tornado, and it's just like it doesn't do anything. Um, or at least off the game footage I've seen, it doesn't really do anything. Um, the mods in GTA 5. I've played the tornado mod, and it's just that game is too graphically demanding for my type of computer when adding in that kind of stuff as well. Um, it did not do very well once the tornado hit the ground. But there's a lot of things you have to do to GTA 5 to get the tornado mod to work, kind of like how this game works. And this is just a lot easier to navigate. You go in, and I mean, it's an early access, and there may be some bugs that you run into, but this is by far the easiest game I've ever had to pick up and play. Um, Obviously, with any game where you're driving, the driving physics are always going to be a little bit different, so you have to be aware of that just to make sure I still don't fully understand the driving physics of this game, but it's it's easy enough to learn that I'm not spending my entire time trying to figure out what to do. Um, it's got a pretty basic, you buy the different things in the inventory. You buy reflectivity radar so you know where the storms are growing, and I think at some point I'm probably going to do blind chasing and just go off of this and just, yeah, I mean, I think it'd be a really good way to mix things up, like give myself the challenge of having to eyeball the storms. And I mean, Little Cloud Games, they do a good job of helping people identify where storms are going to be at based off of the cloud formations and things like that. And I'm sure if you were running a higher end PC, I'm not sure if that's me or that's the game, but I'm not going to look too negatively on clouds that are like that. But if I see like a big cloud um, formation like this, that's what I'm going to assume is a supercell. And then you see this where I'm assuming that's going to be rain. That'd be fucking scary if it was a tornado, but stuff like that. I mean, they got little things in here that help people, so that way blind chasing isn't impossible. Like in this last gameplay I went through, this last one, it got rain wrapped, and the rain was it was hard to see where anything was, and it's like if you weren't paying enough attention, and if I didn't have the reflectivity radar, it'd be a little bit more difficult for me to see the tornado, and that scares the crap out of me every time, but it's cool. That means there's a tornado coming into the city. Yeah, it's right there. I can see, I think. Oh, That's a big boy. Oh my god. Get me out of... Holy crap, that thing's huge. I'm gonna try to put all three of them down. I don't think I'm gonna have time. I'm gonna have to go after this one. Yeah, I gotta go. I will say one thing I do want to see improved on this game is the speed of the tornadoes. I understand that not all tornadoes are going to be moving quite... Like, look at that, it's gone. It is gone. Like, I can kind of see the outline of it right there. But that tornado's gone. Like... Yeah, like, if I... Look at that. I can't even tell where it's at. That's awesome. That's an awesome... I mean, it's terrifying, but it's awesome because I don't know where the tornado is. Like, obviously with the reflectivity radar, it's given me a good idea of where it's at, but it's not... Dang, that thing got big. I would like to see the tornado move faster. Just because in a situation like that, I probably should have died. Like, realistically, not realistically, but like, based off the way this game works, if that were like a more of a real life situation, I probably would have died. Dang, I do like this really heavy rain though, because it makes it really hard to tell where the tornado's at. I can't see it though. I have to, I mean, I'm assuming I'm getting close to it, but I can't tell. Okay, I'm just gonna drive across here. I don't see it though. But it says it's like right here. Oh, it's right. Oh my god. But see, look at that. Like, unless I was specifically looking for this tornado, like, that's kind of hard to tell. And it's rain wrapped, which makes it... I do like that. If that's a new feature that I haven't noticed. Let's see. That's kind of random. And tornado off here by itself. Okay, I think it's off the side of the road now, so we should be fine. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a big boy. Yeah, big storm. Oh my god. This guy's gigantic. But look how big it is. I wonder if a big tornado... So this is going to probably be the last part of the video, but I want to see if a bigger tornado is going to fling me further. I'm literally right on top of it though, but the vortices they don't look like they're doing a whole lot. I really want to go check out this tornado that's over here though. It said there's a tornado warning when there's no storm. Oh god, please don't let me die. Please don't let me die. Alright, we're going to break out of the storm here in just a second. That's an impressive looking storm though. I mean, I swear if that tornado is gone now. Okay, so it's not gone. I want to see, because I don't see storm clouds, and I want to see why there's a tornado but no radar like storm around it. Maybe it's another glitch. Maybe it's like a false tornado. It's still there. I think I'm going to get my car fixed, though. Well, it's right by the gas station, so I guess it doesn't make a huge difference one way or another. But I want to see. Because it says there's a tornado, at least a tornado warning, so that means there's a funnel cloud. I mean, it says it's dead in front of me. I don't see anything, though. Oh, it's just a little... Oh. Okay, it's like a little sidewinder. And it's not even a tornado, I don't think. I mean, I guess technically it's a tornado. Okay. That wasn't anything super exciting. I mean, it definitely was not worth passing up the tornado that I just left. But, you know, the more you know. I learned my lesson. Oh, this is only a gas station. I don't need gas. Alright, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to drive into this tornado. And that's going to be the end of this episode because I think we've got a solid bit of information here. I mean, the tornadoes have definitely gotten ramped up going into this new stable version, whereas before they happened a little bit more frequently, but they weren't near what they are now. I mean, we're not even in prime. Oh my god, I'm sorry. We're not even in prime time tornado time. I mean, early afternoon, which I guess we'd be going into prime time, but I think it's really cool that the updates that they put into this game because it adds a different level to the game. It makes it a little bit more exciting, and it just adds the whole other piece that a lot of games don't have. I mean, this has a level of realism that a lot of games just don't have. I mean, obviously it's a video game, so there's certain things that you're not going to get that you're going to get in real life. One thing that I would like to see added before the official release of the game is I would like to see the tornado itself, pick up speed. Specifically because of what happened whenever I was putting a probe down and the tornado was what seemed like probably 200 feet away. You know, I was in the middle of a thing, so I mean, I guess the vortices of the tornado could have been different or weaker, so that way the pole wasn't quite as far. But I think that'd be something I'd like to see to where the storm picks up speed. And I mean, you could have it to where the smaller ones move slower, the bigger ones move faster, or have it kind of randomized so that way in the game it keeps the people that are playing on their toes. Just because at that point, if I was in a neighborhood and the tornado was that close, I would have thought that at least the wind, or I would have been having debris hit my car. And it may have just been dumb luck on my part too. So those are really my thoughts. I really think the update did a lot of good. And I'm excited to see what they do as they trek towards version 1.0. And I mean, thank you guys. Anybody that's watching this from the Storm Chasers Discord, thank you guys so much for continuing to watch these videos. You guys are a huge part of the reason why my channel has had any kind of growth whatsoever. And I really appreciate any views you guys have given. If you're looking for other content to watch, by all means, feel free to check out some of my other game. I got a kind of a wide variety at this point. I've got a horror series, Outlast, that I'm doing. I've got kind of a fast-paced first-person shooter in Doom. An action adventure, more of a story-based game in Mafia 2, and then I've got my childish game of Lego Star Wars that I'm going to be finishing up hopefully this week. But yeah, thank you guys so much for everything, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.